Hello, 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 hello. I am back today playing some more Pokemon Crystal, continuing our Shiny Badge quest on our third hunt of the challenge, searching for Wooper. Currently sitting at 1,850 encounters. Can we get it today? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, looking forward to jumping back into this. So let us switch over the screen so you guys can see it. And cool. I think we've got everything set up already now. So let us get into the game properly, and we can begin the hunt. So off we go. First encounter of the day. It's a Wooper, but it's blue. Actually, I'm pretty sure that happened yesterday. Pretty sure we started with Wooper yesterday as well. If we don't get the shiny today as well, we will be going over a quarter of odds. Just a little milestone, I guess. I'm not sure exactly. I need to work out what the actual number is. 2000 and... 2048 or something like that. Is that right? I want to say it's 2048. Oops. Click down. Don't know why I clicked down. Don't need to click down. Oh, that's right. It is 2048. Of course, that is only going to happen if we don't get the shiny before that. Which there is obviously a possibility. We're currently sitting at a 1 in 5 people that have got the shiny by this point. Aaron? The auto counter that we use has this cool little stat on it that tells you at the encounter number you're at, the chances of you already getting the shiny is such and such percentage, and we're currently at a 20.33% chance that we would have already got it by now. So 1 in 5 people would have got it at this point. Hi Carl, how are you doing today? Not too bad. Just having a relaxing day. Good. I'm doing good too, thanks. I also have not really done anything today. Did just remember I forgot to do something though. I was going to update my my stream games list because I need to take Far Cry 1 off and Reanimal because I've finished Far Cry 1 and going to be playing Reanimal on Monday, so I need to take those off. Completely forgot about that. I put the badges on? Yeah, I did that last week, I think. Yeah, last week. We got that sorted. Just makes it a bit easier to see where we are when we're doing a hunt. At least you can quickly gauge where in the story we are. Obviously, you can kind of work it out from where I am in terms of position-wise on the map, so you can see that we're on Route 32. So the likelihood is we're after the first gym before the second gym, but that's not always going to be the case because sometimes I might go back to an area to hunt a Pokemon that we could have like found a while ago. So having the badges on the screen just helps show, oh, that's where we are in the game. That's fair. I'd be able to tell you that this is Route 32 if I even if I wasn't playing because of the guy standing there to the side, because he gives you. So you need cut first of all to be able to get to him. What does he give you? He gives you a TM, I think. Can't remember what TM though. Pretty sure it's a TM of some sort. I can only do it with Pokemon. All our brains have got a certain capacity for like what you can remember. Mine is filled up mostly with Pokemon stuff. You can do it with GTA Vice City. I've never actually played Vice City because I was never allowed to have GTA growing up because we were only allowed games of the age that we were at, kind of thing. So never had GTA until I went to uni when I was 18, and then at that point GTA 5 was coming out. So GTA 5 was technically my first GTA. But I did also then get GTA 4 and San Andreas and play those as well. You struggle with remembering types for each Pokemon, let alone anything deeper. Fair enough. See, that's one of the things that I like when a new game comes out and there's new Pokemon. It's like trying to work out what type they are. Obviously, some of them can be quite obvious, but others less so. So it's quite interesting to try and work out what type they are. And obviously, in the newer games, you don't even need to remember it now anyway, because the game tells you, oh yeah, this move is super effective, this move's not very effective, this move won't do anything. So you don't even need to remember it in the later games. As long as you've seen the Pokemon once, the game will tell you what you need to know for it. But I play a lot of the old games, so I still need to remember. You know, I just had a thought about something. Would it... We could play... I could add GTA to the to play games list. I don't know which one I'd start with though. Obviously we're gonna play GTA 6 when it comes out, because like, why wouldn't we? But we could play some of the older ones as well. Because I do enjoy playing GTA games. And it's not like I'm restricting myself to non-18 rated games, because, well, we've played... actually, is The Witcher? I can't even remember. Is The Witcher 18 or is that 15? I don't even know now, to be honest. I don't really pay attention to age ratings on games anymore. Assuming as I'm old enough that it doesn't matter to me. It obviously just gets age restricted on stream and YouTube and stuff. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Also, if we do add the GTA games to the wheel, GTA 6 would be an exception to the rule of where I have to have completed the games prior to it before playing it when it comes out, just because, you know, it's like the standout release of the, like, this current time period. So it kind of supersedes the whole, you need to have played all the other ones first on stream. That's a self-imposed rule anyway, obviously. That is also a stop what you're doing and play this game kind of moment as well, like we do for Pokemon. Just, again, because it's the big release. If it ever comes out. If missed you talking. The girls are watching Harry Potter rather loudly. Understandable. Especially with where you're going on Monday. Which one are they up to? Half-Blood Prince, but they're not watching in order. This seems to be Peyton's favourite one. Half-Blood Prince. It's a good one. It's the one she always puts on anyway. I don't know which one my favourite one is, to be honest. I'm very much a book over movie person, though. I don't know which movie would be my favourite one. Half-Blood Prince is a good one, though. Oh, I've seen them all multiple times. Many, many, many times. We went to all the releases in the movies, like at the cinema, for every single one of the movies. And for the third one, I dressed up. In fact, well, I say I dressed up. We all dressed up for the third one. Oh yeah, you can say whatever you want about them. I dressed up as Draco Malfoy for the third movie, which was kind of annoying because in the first two he did the whole slick back hair thing, and then in the third one he changed what he looked like, and I did the whole slick back hair thing. I was like, what? Now I don't look like him. Right at the end, Dumbledore is about to be killed by Snape. Yeah, That is writing. My brother was Ron because he was ginger, and then we went with one of our like family friends, and she went as Ginny because she was also ginger. I don't think my youngest brother dressed up. He would have been very young at the point, so probably not. I also did. I dressed up as Harry Potter, like actual Harry Potter for one of the World Book Days when I was in school. My mum, like, spray like black hair dye spray thing my hair to be black. Lots of good Harry Potter memories. And then obviously I have also done the studio tour as well. But I've never been to any of the Universal theme parks for Harry Potter yet. I would like to though. I'm kind of interested to like see what happens with those kind of places like the studio tour and the Universal parks, like when the show comes out, because like the sets are going to look different probably. So like, will they change anything of those things? I know the studio tour it probably wouldn't change because that is a studio tour for the movie specifically, but Universal is just like Harry Potter like world essentially, so they could change that, but I don't know whether they will or not. But it'd be interesting to see if they do. Oh dear. Oh. I'm so glad that never got spoiled for me when I was reading the books. Because so many people talk about stories about that getting spoiled for them when they were reading the books. And I'm so glad I wasn't one of those people. To be honest, at that point, I was still not reading it myself. Well, technically I was kind of reading. I wasn't reading it further. My parents read us like a couple of either a chapter or a couple of chapters every night before bed. But I think probably at that point I was reading along. The final book I read myself. We each had a copy. I remember reading it while we were in Cornwall. Wouldn't put it down. On the beach reading. Back at the chalet reading. And I'm not even really a big reader. I didn't used to read much. I still don't really read much, to be fair. I've had a kind of like I didn't read much, then I read quite a bit, then now I don't read much again. I have quite a few books up there that we discussed yesterday. That's about all of the books I've read though. I listen to a lot of books. I listen to audiobooks. I much prefer that to reading. I have this kind of not weird mind. It could be classed as a weird mindset or something, but I struggle to do just one thing at once. It probably sounds weird to say that, but I struggle just to do one thing. I don't like doing just one thing. But reading has to take your whole concentration. When I'm like in my free time, if I'm playing a game, I'm probably watching YouTube, a TV show, or a movie or something at the same time. Because that way, I feel like I'm not, so it would say, not wasting my time. I know technically none of that is wasting your time. Well, some people would call it all of it wasting your time. So yeah, but if I was reading, I wouldn't be able to watch something or play a game at the same time. I'd be stuck just reading. So I'd feel like I'd be missing out on like watching a TV show or something. I don't know. Weird mindset, I guess. Obviously, there is a slight exception to that rule about doing two things at once. And it's only a slight exception, I guess. But streaming, I will just play the game. I'm not like watching something at the same as streaming. But the multitasking part of that, I guess, is talking to chat. Hi Z, how are you doing today? No man, just woke up. Still a bit tired. That's fair. I'm doing good, thanks. I did not just wake up. I mean, technically, I did have a nap this afternoon. So I woke up not that. It's going to happen today? That would be awesome. So, hi Kat, how are you doing today? I'm going to find the shiny. Okay. Good, excellent. I'm doing good, thanks. Especially if I get the shiny. Then it'll be extra good. Movie is finished. You can hear me now. Hey. Hey, look, we're on my birth year. 1994. It would be cool if I got a shiny on that one. Hey, encounter number 2000. Hoo hoo, not shiny. We actually just had this song like a few songs ago. I guess that's what shuffle can do. Any plans for my Sunday off? Not really. Go to the shop, buy my like grocery stuff for the week. Do my weekly shop. That's about my only plan. I think the only other thing I'm planning to do tomorrow is call my parents. It's not really a plan, but I want to speak to my parents about going down to visit them. What's my grocery shop of choice? I go to Sainsbury's. Yeah, to be fair, so am I. But I would like to go visit them soon-ish. So I just need to find out timing-wise. Sainsbury's, and you haven't won the lottery? You're a Morrison's guy. If I was to go to Morrison's, I'd have to go drive really far though. Like Sainsbury's is the closest like big supermarket that I can do my full shopping. It's not like I'm doing my weekly shop in M&S. I also get Nectar points. And if I need to fill it with petrol, it's the cheapest around here as well, so I can do it all at once. Same with Sainsbury's, it's too far. You can reach Morrison's, 2 Tesco's, 2 Asda's, and several Aldi and Lidl before you hit a Sainsbury's. Yeah, and they also do Nectar prices as well, so I can get discounts and stuff. And they, like, the way Nectar do it is they often do deals on the stuff you buy. So the more I buy something, the more likely it is that they'll give me a discount on it. Tesco's is the cheapest fuel near you. Otherwise it would be the closest of 2 Sainsbury's. Yeah. I'm only buying for 1 as well, so it's like I haven't spent that much on my weekly shop, to be honest. But if you're heading to the Sainsbury's, there's a Costco about the same distance. So you might as well go there, and it'd be even cheaper. Yeah, that's fair. Do you have a Costco card? Do you need a Costco card for fuel? How many supermarkets have fuel stations? Wait, your supermarkets don't have fuel stations? You do need a card? Do you have a card? I do not have a Costco card. I've never been into a Costco. No, they don't have fuel stations at them? Oh, I mean, not all of them here do, but a lot of them do. Your class has government and transport for working on the road. Ah, true. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of random ways you can get a card, like one of the cards. To be honest, I don't even know where my closest one is. Even though Network Rail is a private company, you're considered government. Bonus then? Coventry is probably my closest Costco. And it's not even that close. I don't think there's one in Rugby. There could be, I don't know, I've never looked. Yeah, the Coventry one is probably the closest one to me. If there isn't one in Rugby. But I don't think there's one in Rugby. It's fine. Coventry is arguably the best one too. Yeah, fair enough. I've been past it a lot. I played football near there before as well. Birmingham gets too busy, as does Leicester. Fair enough. Also, my location isn't really that much of a secret. I've said many times where I am. Not specifically like my actual address, but where I am, like as a like an area. And even where I work, like that's not even a secret. Yeah, you kind of have to go to a supermarket for fuel here. And even then, at the moment, it's still expensive, even at supermarkets. I haven't done that in years, and that was only because I was desperate, so I only put a little bit in. To be fair, I've done a couple of charity live streams for work. So, like, we had, like, it linked and stuff. BPV, yeah, fair. Yeah, often at work we do charity event stuff, like to raise money. And I've always just done charity live streams, so, because I enjoy that. So, but it's always linked through to the work group charity thing, so you can easily see where I work. We're actually not, I don't think we're planning to do it this year. Not in the same regard, to be fair. I think they've said that people can do a charity event thing to raise money for a charity, but the company are not putting on an event kind of thing like we have in the past. I think. I can't remember if that's definitely confirmed or not. You don't pay for any fuel since you have a work vehicle, so fuel prices don't affect you. Well, that's convenient. If you inhale too much whilst filling up your work van, they'll have you in for a tribunal to argue why you're stealing fuel. I don't have a work vehicle. I work in the office. I have to drive my own car to and from work. And because of that, I have to pay for it. I've driven many a work vehicle, but never actually had one myself. You don't have one for personal use, but you have access to one whenever you're on shift. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, to be fair, none of our... Okay, there's a couple of our work vehicles that are for personal use as well, but they're only for like managers, high-up managers. And not me. But they're also electric. So. And then the vans that the guys all use, those are work, but no personal use. But it's cheap to fill up and economical little get around. Like, yeah, no. You definitely don't take fuel for your own vehicle. Z. Apparently you're getting electric van soon. Don't. That, no. I hate our electric van. It's so annoying. We have one electric van. No one likes it. No one likes it. It is now our spare van because no one wants to have it as their main van. They're nice to drive, don't get me wrong. I've driven it, but I wouldn't. It's just the charging is just. You can't just go fill up. You have to be able to like go long distances. You have to sit there for an hour or so to charge up. Like, what? That's not good. I want to go. When my brother worked for the same company as me, that was when we were first trialing an electric van, and he was one of the managers, so he was the one that had to trial it. So we had an electric van at our house, and yeah, did not enjoy that. Not that I drove it, but at that point, because I was in the office. Is that one of those Renault vans? No, ours are Peugeot. It'll be a great excuse for us if you have to wait for them to charge when something needs fixing ASAP. I mean, they'd probably say, oh, why was it not already charged? The other annoying thing about the electric vans, mainly for my job, because I do the finances, is having to pay people back for the electricity that they charge up at home. It's such a pain. Luckily, not many people have to do that. Your neighbour has one of those as a work van. I think it's so quiet apart from the reverse alarm. Had a ad pop up below the stream, and it just proves that our devices are listening to us. We were talking about getting a camera to watch the guinea pigs whilst you were away, and now you're getting Amazon ads for pet cameras. Yes. 100% agree our devices listen to us and create, like, cause us to get ads specific to what we're talking about. Yeah. That's been a thing for years. Like, I've noticed that so many times. You used to be able to turn off the reverse alarm, but they disabled it when one of your supervisors ran someone over. I mean, yeah, that'd probably do it. that would probably mean you'd need to have those alarms on. Yeah. I just remembered. Um, uh, Talking about work just then just reminded me. On Monday, I officially hit 10 years of working um, for the company I work for. 10 years. And that's 10 years at the official, like, full time. I technically worked as a temp before that. But Monday is my 10-year anniversary of working there. Don't you get long service leave over there? Or do you? I mean, I personally get extra annual leave because I've been working there for a long time, but that's only a company bonus. Like, it's not a legal requirement. Legally, they don't have to offer me any more leave than somebody who's just started. But I do get extra. Apparently, and this is something I didn't remember or didn't know about, I actually get a little, like, thank you gift, like, reward thing as well. I say little. But yeah, I apparently I need to pick what I would like. And then because I do all the finances, I was just told to go buy it myself. I hadn't even like realized that I got that. I'm only the second person to hit 10 years. So, well, only while I've been doing the finance stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention that we were over, or that we hit a quarter of odds. That was 50 encounters ago. 2048 was a quarter of the way through odds. $2,100. It's ghastly. It's not shiny. Actually, that was double ghastly. We just got double ghastly. Okay, see. Welcome back. I'm pretty sure, yes. I'm pretty sure that's what Z meant. Also very precise on the the time of lateness to replying. You know what? It's almost to the second as well. Because my times have got seconds on them. I don't know whether you guys can see the seconds. You started with 28 days, the government minimum. At 5 years, you got an extra 5 days because you're first aid trained. You get another day, which is a bit backwards, but whatever. Then because you don't observe bank holidays, you get an extra 3 days. Is that like a legal thing, Z? Or is that just like... So is that every company have to do that? Or is that like the company you work for does that? Because we don't have a legal obligation, like there's no legal obligation to increase the amount of holiday, as long as you're given the 28 days minimum, which generally includes bank holidays. So generally speaking, you'll have 20 days where you can take off whatever day you want, essentially, with certain restrictions in place per company. Like the company can say no if there is a valid reason that the company needs you to be in that day. But often companies will give extra for long service, but it's not a legal requirement. I can't remember how many extra I get. And then of the 3 Christmas bank holidays, by which you mean Christmas Day, Boxing Day and New Year's Day, you have what you call a guaranteed day of annual leave for each of them. So you can have up to 3 more days off, depending on other factors, I suppose. Yeah, so as a standard at my company, we get the 28 days where the bank holidays you are taking those 8 days bank holidays. So everyone gets 20 days to take whenever they want, with restrictions in April and September, where you can only take 4 days off over the two months. So like if you used 4 in April, you wouldn't be able to take any off in September, but you could do 2 and 2 or 1 and 3, like as long as you haven't done more than 4 within those 2 months, because there are busy points of the year. But then we also on those months work an extra hour every day, so that we can then have 2 weeks off at Christmas. So awkward to explain, but the company expects you to either choose to take a day off or to work and get time plus 200% plus small bonus for each of those days. Fair enough. And then I think I'm at, I want to say I'm at 3 extra days currently, and then because I've hit 10 years this year, next year I'd get 5 extra days. I think that's right. I can't remember. I'd have to look up the actual number of days. Because they changed it this year as well. This was like, they changed it this year, and I can't remember what they changed it to. If you're not rostered and don't take overtime on those days, the company sees it as you didn't get the option to either the extra pay or the guaranteed day of annual leave. So you get an extra day in lieu to your annual leave allowance for the next year. That's fair. I mean, I also work a little bit over our Christmas break that we've earned, so I get that time back in lieu the following year. But I only ever really use half a day or a day at most. And that's just because of the role I do, to make it fair for everyone, essentially. You either take the day off when rostered, or you work it to get extra pay, or you get the day in lieu because the other 2 options weren't made available. Yeah, okay, I think I understand. Yeah, up to 40 days a year. That's a lot of days. I'm also not very good at taking annual leave. I'm not very good at using it. This year I've been better, to be fair. This year I have been better. But often I don't take it off. I mean, I do by the end of the year, but often it's at the end, towards the end of the year. The extra pay is nice. It means your basic wage is £32 an hour, not including any extra for unsociable hours. So add 200% on that and add the bonus, which is 200. Wow. That's pretty decent. Sociable hours is time intense, so they add another £3.20 per hour, and then sociable hours are any time between 6 PM and 6 AM, or from 6 PM Friday to 6 AM Monday over the weekend. Gotcha. We don't do any unsociable hours. We're very much daylight needed for our job. You need to be able to see the lawn in order to, in order to treat the lawn. And then we don't do any weekend work. Or well, very occasionally we will open it up if we're like falling behind on our like production for the year, but that's not happened very much. and then it's a volunteer basis. If somebody wants to do it, they can volunteer, and they do get extra pay for it. But I can't remember what the actual amounts are. That's a good chunk of money. And obviously you then take tax and national insurance away and you lose a good chunk of it, but still pretty decent. So yeah, if you don't mind working on those shifts, very good. Very good to do. You refuse to work Christmas Day and Boxing Day, though. You'll only ever do New Year's. That's fair. I mean, that makes sense, especially with having, because you've got your daughter, so you want to make sure you're spending Christmas with your family. Exactly. Whereas somebody who doesn't have that, then it's a good little bonus for them because they're like, oh, I'd be spending it on my own anyway, kind of thing. Your daughter's birthday is Christmas Eve? Oof. So it's really a family thing all through. Yeah. My youngest brother's birthday is the 22nd of December. We used to do half birthdays for him instead, so that he actually got something a bit more special than just before Christmas, when no one really wants to do anything. She thinks she's the luckiest girl on earth. She gets 2 days and everyone else gets 1. Yeah, but her 2 days are next. Everyone else gets 2 days, but they're spread throughout the year, whereas she gets 2 days at the same time. I wouldn't class that as lucky. But if that's the way she sees it, then fair enough to her. Yeah, we used to do a half birthday around July time, well, June, July time for my brother, and we used to have an annual barbecue for him, for his birthday, where we would invite loads of people to the house and stuff, and then eventually it just turned into an annual barbecue and wasn't really anything to do with the birthday. It just became the Cresswell barbecue, and we'd have at least 100 people around the house for a day. We had a fairly big house. And garden. Great time. Always fun. You've done most presents on her birthday, and then if there's, say, something she wants that's a bit more expensive in the middle of the year, she gets that as a belated present. Yeah, that's fair. She was an iPad. Nice. I've never actually had an iPad. My brothers both had iPads, but I didn't. I didn't really see the point. When she gets older, you'll give her the option to have a half birthday or a birthday celebration in the middle of the year. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I did always enjoy our annual barbecue. Loads of people coming to the house. We'd have a bouncy castle in the garden. We'd often make sure it coincided with an event, so the World Cup, make sure England were playing on the same day, or the Euros, or sometimes Glastonbury, or a music festival that we could put on the TV. Or, well, I say put on the TV. We'd get a screen and get it on a projector on the screen and stuff. And it would be adults and kids there. So my parents would invite all of their friends and stuff and people from the village, but then obviously they'd bring all their kids and stuff. So there was loads of kids to hang out and play with as well. The day after, less fun though. The clear up day, not so fun. Some people would stay and help, but a lot of people would go home. To be fair, there was this one friend of my parents who would get up early and do a lot of, like, if he didn't come every year because he was wasn't always like around in the country and stuff. He'd get up early and do so much of the like tidying and cleaning before everyone else got up. It was like, oh wow, I barely got anything to do. So it was always nice when he was there. He was known as Bill from Brazil. Guests like that are awesome, yes. Bill from Brazil. Great guest. Also, that was 2,200. Fun fact about Bill from Brazil? Not actually from Brazil. He's from Argentina, but Bill from Argentina doesn't sound as cool as Bill from Brazil. I don't know. No, I didn't even know. I thought he was from Brazil. Because that was what he was called. So that's where I thought he was from. We just have a lot of fun with the bouncy castle as well. Double ghastly again. We used to tip over the bouncy castle. Run at the sides and make it tip over. Most you do was stand up. We used to do that as well. And sometimes if you tip it over, it would pull out the pump as well. So it'd be tipped over on its side and then deflating. The guy who owned the bouncy castle wasn't the happiest with us tipping over. So most of the time we had to wait until he'd gone home, and then we do it. So he wouldn't realise we were doing it. Turning off the pump was also quite fun, though, to be fair, because it would then collapse in on you, and you'd be covered in this bouncy castle. You know, try and get crawl your way out.
trying to remember what the design of the bouncy castle was. I want to say it was Wizard of Oz one. I think. I could be wrong. I can't remember. It was many years ago that we last had it. Any party you went to as a kid that had a bouncy castle, there was always fights in them. Yeah, that happens too. Shiny on 2222. I was thinking the same thing. Hopefully, that would be cool. Here we go. It's a Ghastly, but it's not shiny. That would be cool. Have I got Reanimal already? Or am I saving it for tomorrow? That'll be one of the things I do tomorrow. My favorite song. And I need to remember. I'll try and remember to do this after stream. I need to update my game list. You're going to Google about it, but you decided to keep it all a surprise for if you manage to catch Monday stream. Awesome. Yeah, I need to update my game list. In fact, I might write that down so I don't forget. You know nothing about the game other than what I told you. That's as much as I know about the game as well. But yeah, I want to update my game list so that then we all end together. Yeah, so that it's all up to date for next time we spin the wheel. Because there's a couple of things I want to add to it. I need to take Far Cry 1 off, replace it with Far Cry 2, and then I also need to take Reanimal off because there's no point in that being on there now that we've had it spun. And then I want to add on the 007 game, 007 First Light, that came out last week, or a couple of days ago. And then I realized that I'd completely forgotten. I wanted to do this ages ago, actually. I wanted to add the Uncharted games onto it as well, so I need to add those on. And then I might add the GTA games on as well. Potentially. Probably. I think that'll put us at 32 games on my on the wheel. I think that's how many will be on there. It's quite a lot of games. And that's just like, that's not including all the like the extra ones in a series of games. So like, it's only got Assassin's Creed 1 on there, but there's like 100 Assassin's Creed games. So I've still got a lot of games to play. Got a lot of games to get through. But don't worry, we will get through them. Like, we got through Far Cry 1 within a week, so just some quick ones like that, and you can tick a few off. Reanimal, which is only take 1 or 2 streams, so another one ticked off quickly. Some of the games are short, so like Portal's on there. That's not a very long game. That would only take a couple of streams. You're just full. Okay, I'll ignore that. You're just glad you managed to complete Legends EA. Is that what I was meant to say? I'm just full. Translated to, I'm just glad I managed to complete Legends EA. You can't type. Just reminded you that we still have to finish that. Yeah, you probably should finish that. Am I going to be hunting any of the legendaries? There are 2 legendaries that I will be hunting in this playthrough. I will be hunting Suicune, because it is the cover legend. That will be my hunt that I do before the League. And then the final hunt that we do before we face Red will be Celebi. But in terms of Ho-Oh and Lugia, no. And I'm certainly not doing the roaming dogs. Roaming beasts. Not dogs. They're not dogs. You were hoping Celebi would be one? That was your first full odds hunt ever? That's cool. I have done it before on the Virtual Console when it first released. 5,337 resets over 2 weeks. That's not bad, to be fair. You did on Virtual Console too. I said that's not bad. I can't remember what I got in mine in, but it was very quick. Alright. 2,300. Wonder if I can find out what it was. I don't know whether I still have the video on. I think I still have it on YouTube. Just unlisted. I unlisted loads of my videos. Am I going to 2,400? I am, yes. Yes. Aha, I found it. I found my Celebi video. Oh my god. Oh. Linky Boo? One sec. Man, I do not look good in that video. I mean, I know what Linky Boo means. Back when I had the wild beard. What? Did I manage to remove the question mark is equals ... that Google uses to track you? I have no clue what that means. I just went to Google and clicked the link. If you share a link, Google adds a share identifier to it so it knows who shared it and who clicked it. Just another way Google tracks how people are connected. I don't know. I just went to my channel and copied the link. I didn't do anything special. You love Google, but they're evil and want us for our data. Fair enough. You have a shiny Celebi to watch, and the uploading channel to subscribe to. Wait, what? You not subscribe to my channel? I'm confused. Fair enough. No, I have not. Well, technically we did watch it earlier. You didn't know I had a YouTube channel? It says it up there. So, hi babe, how you doing? I have 2 YouTube channels. I have a VOD channel as well. But that literally only has these ones. To be honest, you're not the sort of person to watch someone on Twitch and think, oh, I wonder if they have a YouTube. It is there, plain as day. Earlier was yesterday. No, earlier was today. I'm good, thanks. Oh, I think I just realised how I managed to get the video to share like that. I'll explain when he comes back. Not for me, it wasn't. For me, it was today. Hey, no. It was definitely to... Wait. No, it was even today for you. It was even today for you. Yeah, it was. It was this morning. Wasn't it? I'm confused now. I'm sure it was this morning we did that. Was it not? Who was that last night? What did we watch earlier today then? Was that just the Reacts thing today? We all know my memory is terrible. Oh. Fair enough. Then no is the answer. I have not streamed Detour today. Yeah, I know we watched The Boys today. We watched The Boys last night as well. I just realised if Carl subscribes on YouTube, it will pop up on here, or it should. It should be set up correctly for that, unless I've done it wrong. We'll find out, I guess. When you click on your name, it gives you the option to block. But what happens if you block yourself? I don't know. It really was a beard. My voice was higher pitched back then too. That's how you remember me. I was around the first time you watched. I mean, I don't even know how long ago that was. When was that from? 8 years ago. I am still using the same microphone. With the Pokeball on it still. Actually, it's the same camera as well. Just, I actually have a light now. Also, completely different room. Well, Mike, is it? It's a Blue Yeti. But it has a Pokeball just put on top. It's a crocheted Pokeball that works as a pop filter. Not what it was made for, but it's what I use it for. I don't have them anymore, I don't think. Or if I do, I have no clue where they are. Also, they are not mic covers. And they're definitely not getting used. I've had this for 10 years. The microphone. The Pokeball, not 10 years, but close to. Because a lot of my equipment, so like okay, not a lot of my equipment, but my mic and my camera are from when I first started streaming, which is nearly 10 years ago. Also, it clearly did not work how I was intending it to work. Interesting. Good to know. Carl, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. It was supposed to pop up on here, but it didn't. So, I don't know what's wrong with that. Maybe my YouTube is not linked correctly through Stream Elements. Do I ever miss my old chair? No. This chair is so much better than the old one. Wait, was I on the old chair in that video? I probably was, actually. Yeah, I would have been. 8 years ago. No, that old chair was not comfortable. Yeah, I was in my old chair. You think you still have the picture of me in the box for the new chair? Fair enough. You know, thinking back, what a weird thing to do. I streamed building a chair. And the bubble wrap jacket I made. Fair enough. Alright. At this point here in the hunt, we are now at 1 in 4 people would have got the shiny by now. There's a 25% chance that I would have got the shiny at this point. Oh my god, seriously? Oh, why is it Rattata? Why is it Rattata? Why? Oh my god, seriously? You look away for a moment. I wasn't even 100% concentrating. I just saw grey and sparkles like, wait, what? What's that? Huh? Rattata? Hey, Cat, you were correct. Isn't that low percentage? It's a 1 in 4 chance of getting a shiny at this point. Oh no, you mean Rattata? No, Rattata's 30% chance. Rattata's the highest, along with Wooper. You did call it. Oh man. 2 Rattata. You did call it was going to have a date. Well called. Like, fair play. It's impressive. You missed your chance to clip it? That's okay, don't worry. Thank you for the bits, Cat. See, look, I got my alerts working again now. Thank you so much, Cat. Okay. Well, time to catch another Rattata then, I guess. I'm just going to throw a Pokeball. Did I pull? Yeah, I did pull this time. Well, we caught it. No, I don't want to name it. I now have a shiny Rattata. That's level 10 and male. And now, oops, that's cancelled. And now I have a shiny Rattata that is level 5 and female. Your whole team will be Rattatas and a Cyndaquil. Should have named it Bill, but it's female. I mean, I guess Bill could be a female name as well. Yeah, I'm going to have a team of Cyndaquil and Rattata. I was thinking the exact same thing when you wrote that, cat, as well. Ah, man. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then. Another hunt done, though. We're flying through them now. After taking a year to get Cyndaquil, we're now up to 3 shinies. I'm a Team Rocket Grunt. Okay, let me turn battle scene back on. Okay, we're just going to do a quick encounter. Let me turn that off and put the game audio on. It's a Bellsprout. It's a shiny Rattata. You did not miss your chance. Nice. My Rattata is gonna die. Did you get modded? I can't see on the... No. I think maybe you're allowed to post... I think maybe because it's a clip of my channel, it's fine. Maybe? I don't know. We don't let you do a vertical video. Oh, fair enough. Thank you, my other Rattata. Oh, man. Oh. I have no clue then. I don't know why that one worked. Oh, no, never mind. I know why. I know why. I put U and Z as regulars, which allows you to get past some of the blocks of Nightbot. I remember now. I did it when I was messing around with Nightbot the other day, when I was trying to fix like alerts and commands and stuff. So, yeah, that allows you to post certain things. Moving up in the world. Yeah, I don't think it shows anything for you, but in the background you are regulars. I can take it away though. Okay, let me put some Pokemon away. Oh, I need to change my layout as well. I need to change the layout. Is that a threat? Yes. It was. It is exactly what that was. Hey look, now we have 2 Rattatas on the screen. And let's deposit, Bellsprout, and Ghastly. Okay, well. Can you be mob? As long as you're sensible. Okay. Let us continue with the story then, shall we? We're only going to go for a little bit. Make everyone mod, because if everyone is a mod, no one is a mod. I'm not sure that works like that. Hey, we can progress on through... Or at least a VIP. Are you not still by VIP? I don't know. Is VIP still a thing? Because I didn't get rid of that. This little Ratata needs some training. A rodent-themed shiny badge quest. I guess so. Fire hedgehog and 2 rats. Mm-hmm. Yeah, youngster Albert. With your Ratata, but it's purple. You get a purple one? Pfft. Who wants purple Ratata when you can have grey Ratata? No, that's what I was doing. That Ratata is slightly higher level than mine. Just quit copying me. You're just getting greedy now. Haha, I got a crit too. Superior Ratata. Oh, you have a Zubat, do you? Hmm. It's level 8. No, don't leech life me. My defenses are low already. Ah! It got a crit. Let's go to the other Ratata. Oh, so close. Hey, no, don't do that. Thank you, Ratata. I'm strong, and I have shinies. Okay, let's go back and heal. Damn it! Go away, Bellsprout. My Rattata is not healthy enough for this. I want to get the experience though. I need to do some training. I need to get Rattata caught up. Your Twitch account is almost 10 years old. Wow. I don't know. How do you see how old your Twitch account is? Mine is very old. This was created on this. Hey, learned quick attack. Nice. Hey, level 15. Nice, Quilava. Well done. 6th of June 2016. Yeah, I've just clicked on my name as well. Mine was created on the 17th of February 2013. So mine is 13 years old. Yep. That's from back when I was in uni. I'm not sure when I'm going to stop for today. Now that we've got a shiny. Normally I stop when I get to a point in a hunt. But I'm not sure. Maybe we'll stop when we get to Union Cave. Why would you keep using growth? Go on then, Picnica Liz. Get off the phone and fight me. Is it bad that I remember what her name is? She's one of the people that gives you her phone number. That's why I remember what her name is. Oh, that did nothing. You missed your growl, huh? How much are you doing with tackle? Not too much. Yay, Rattata level 8. Yay, Rattata level 11. They both leveled up. Sorry that I'm going to be going backwards and forwards from the Pokemon Center. I just want to make sure I'm training up. Well, I can't attack that with Rattatas. No, don't do that. Thank you. No, it actually vanquished me this time. Ah! I got a crit. Okay. Let's go grab this repel. Thank you. How many will be male and how many will be female? Well, luckily, none of my other hunts have the chance of getting a Rattata again. So, one male, one female. Unless I get a random shiny, like, that I'm not hunting for, and it's a Rattata. You know, I like how purple Nidoran male is in this game. I do like that shade of purple. That's a good purple. Oh my god, you nearly killed my Rattata. Also, just as a side note, only one of these Rattata will become a Raticate. One of them will stay as a Rattata. If you get a shiny Nidoran female, it'll be that nice purple color. Will it really? Do they actually change? Like, does it actually work like that in this game? Alright, I need to go heal again now. Oh wait, no. Can I? Question is, am I able to sneak past this guy? Yes, you can. Cool. Ah! Wait, why are you randomly swizzling? Why can't you just swizzle in like a normal way? How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? For you right now, just 1,000,000 Poké Dollars. You'll want this. Yes, please. I thought kids these days were loaded. Yeah, not that much. If we'd got the shiny yesterday, I could have got a Poison Barb, but we didn't, so I can't. I'll have to get the Poison Barb next week. I now have a Vision Rod. Oh, also the TM that guy that I was talking about before that gives you TM, he gives you Raw. Not that great. Okay, let's go back up to where we were. Now, there is a super potion in this grass. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't actually remember which patch of grass it's in. Okay, let's fight these fishermen. I managed to get 2 shinies within the same month. That's true, I did. What? My first one took a year, over a year, and then I got 2 in 1 month, and they both happen to be the same Pokemon. What year are we in? As in Chinese year, Zodiac. You think, Snake? It's the horse. It'd have been funny if it was the rat. Year of the Fire Horse. So, Ponyta / Rapidash? It would have been funny if it was the rat. Because then I'd have had... You could class it as 3 rats in the Year of the Rat. So close. Yeah, let's take on Magikarp guy. Free experience. It is only a little bit of experience though. You don't get much for these guys. Ooh, wow, nice. Good hit. Green shinies, best shinies? What? What green shinies are you talking about? Oh yeah, wait, I forgot this Magikarp was level 15. Rattata? That's a green? I'm not sure I class that as green. I'm not sure I call it golden either. You'd say it's green? AI also says it's green. Fair enough. It's the same color shade as the sparkles when you summon a Pokemon into battle. I don't think it is. We'll see in a sec. We'll go back into a fight. Which is golden. That's what I wanted, but pink. It's definitely not the same color as the sparkles. Ralph, come here. You asked AI what the color, and it said hex code D8A058, which is orange. I mean, Raticate is orange. Rattata? Definitely not orange. Again, there's a reason why I remember this guy. His name is Ralph, and that's because he's also another phone call person. He's actually a good one to have because he calls you about a swarm, I think. It's green in other gens, but Rattata in Gen 2 looks a different shade. Hey, level 11. I mean, Gen 3 Rattata kind of looks a bit orangey. Not this guy. There is a Waterstone person. I can't remember which one it is, though. I don't think it's this guy, though. This guy calls you about swarms of quillfish. Okay, I don't know whether there's any more trainers. Actually, no, there is. There's a trainer down below. I don't know whether there's any more trainers to the left, so we'll go check that out. Also, whichever Rattata gets the... I think it's level 20. Is it level 20 that Rattata evolves? Yeah. Whichever Rattata gets to level 20 first is the one that evolves. Oops. Wait. That was weird. How did I go backwards just then? Do I have a rewind button? You've looked up the hex code for the shiny, and it's described as puke green. Lovely. To be honest, it's sounding like no one knows what colour this thing is. So many different colours being thrown around. I might have just killed myself here. Rattata! What do you do that for? Sorry, Rattata number 2 can come in and do it instead. You know the colour, it's green. I already fought. Did I already fight you? Yeah, you had the Nidoran. Okay. Okay, I think one more trainer. Yep, this guy. And that'll do us for today. Then we'll head through Union Cave into Azalea Town in next stream to take on our second gym. And then we will need to go get Headbutt from an Ilex Forest. And then we can start our next time. You like getting shinies? It means the streams last longer. Okay, let's go heal, and then that will do us for today. Cool. You know, I never saved after getting the shiny. That was a mistake. At least I've saved now. I like the golden sparkles in this game as well. Cool. Okay. Wow. Certainly was a good stream. I was not expecting to get that today. 2 early shinies. 2 early shinies, 2 early Rattatas. Brr, stupid game. Why did it give me two of the same Pokemon? But yeah. Wow. Cool. You did know it was going to happen. Right as you celebrated about a longer stream. I did already say that we were only going to go to Union Cave. Which is what we have got to. Union Cave is the next section to go into. So we'll do that in next week's stream. So we will be back with this on Friday next week at 9 PM UK time, where we will head through Union Cave, get to Azalea Town, do the gym, go into Ilex Forest, get Headbutt, and then we can start our Heracross hunt. So yeah, that'll be good. And yeah, cool. Between now and then, though, we do have a stream on Monday, which will be at 8 PM UK time, where we will be playing some Reanimal. Whether we finish the game in that stream, I don't know. It'll either be all in one stream or it'll be split over 2 streams. And yeah, see how that game goes. Looking forward to that. So yeah, it's been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Thank you all for being here, and I shall see you all in another stream. So thank you again, and